The
So our
loop
tool
that
for
we're stuck in is that we don't realize that what's happening is actually right here.
and then we're fed more and we
And
continue
our
to fall
so
apart.
the loop is that our attention keeps stuck on the outside, that there's solutions out here that we can find, a book we can read, or this and that's fine. I'm not saying those things are helpful. I've read many books, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until the
Yeah, you got to do the work.
yeah.
You can read a book about lifting weights,
Yeah,
which means you go in there and don't hurt yourself. But
sure.
until you pick the some bitches up, you're not going to get any
Nothing
stronger.
happens yet.
So our tool for this week is the non-negotiable three. Choose 3 daily actions that happen no matter what. So we're going to be forming a habit, creating some discipline. 10 minutes of movement, 5 minutes of journaling, and then an intentional conversation or reading something that will encourage learning, and making your bed. We got fitness, so we're moving when we don't want to. Relationships, we're talking even when it's uncomfortable. And in business and life, small, consistent actions to build momentum. And I think kind of one that you can just keep in the back of your head at all times. It's the little test that Jason was talking about. And I did, I think I had such a fundamental shift when I began to do the same thing. And I say picking up trash. If you see a sock on the floor, or you see a crumb on the floor, or a feather's come out of the down comforter, or whatever,
Hmm. You got dishes in the
it,
sink.
you got this. Don't say I'll do it later. There, of course, I'm sure you can create a reason not to do it right then. And I don't think either of us is suggesting that if the house is on fire, that you stop and knock the dishes out before exiting, or if the kids got to be picked up at school. But what you'll find is that you'll begin to understand and learn. And so if you got up at 5 and you knocked the dishes out, then at 8, when the kids got to go to school, you don't have a full thing of dishes that you're looking at and having to turn away from.
Hmm.
We've already created a pattern to help ourselves with that. So,
Yeah.
these things are so crucial, and we can't really say it enough that you have to start on some of these simpler tasks and then delve into the core part of it. I refer back to my tattooing. I've got an extraordinary amount of tattoos, and the reason that it all started was because of the mental discipline that I had to go through, because the shit hurts. And anybody that says getting tattoos don't hurt is full of shit. They all hurt, every one of them. Some of them
Seems
worse
like
than
it.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they definitely all hurt. And so the longer you go in them, the more that they will hurt.